Did your dad come down and listen to your practices at all? Or?
He didn't like it.
No, you didn't?
No,
okay.
he didn't even like me playing his harmonica. The first time he caught me playing his harmonica, I was playing some sort of little melody that I just came up with, you know. He goes, what song is that? I said, well, it's my song. No, I don't have a name for it. You know? He goes, what do you mean, your song? I said, well, I just started playing it, and he said, you know, so it's my song, you know. I'll name it my song, you know. He goes, what makes you think you can write a song? Well, I guess I'm stubborn, because I kept on doing it.
So, he wasn't really fond of you playing music, or? So what kept you going into music then?
I like it.
You just liked it, okay.
I like it. And, you know, if I was going to do one thing for myself, I was at least going to do that. I mean, you know, if you live back in those days, you know, it was a different time. You know, I mean, you were taught to do what your parents told you to do.
Right.
And if they said, stop playing that, you stopped. Right? I didn't.
Or at least you had when you played it, huh?
Right, something like that. I used to go in the basement and play. But when it was real loud, it didn't work out very well. Let's put it that way.
Did he ever get to a point where he thought it was a good thing that you were playing music, or?
Did I ever get to
your dad?
Did he?
Yeah,
he did.
Did he?
When I took him overseas on a tour.
Really? Did you go to Italy?
All of a sudden he seen the crowd of people and you know, that we had actually accomplished something, you know, and then after that he seemed to be okay with it.
Did you go to Italy?
I eventually did, yeah.
Not with your dad, though? I bet that would have tripped
Belgium and Holland and France and places like that. And he ended up staying for part of the tour and then going with a friend of his to some other part of Europe.
Okay.
It's just, you know, it's okay. It was a good time, you know. The first time I seen blues, really, blues, other than maybe hearing it on the radio or something, was on Maxwell Street. You know, I went down there as a kid also. Once again, my family, I was working for my father's plumbing in summers, you know. And at that time, he didn't care nothing about any, like, age laws.
Right.
You know, he was an old school Italian guy. He was born in America. He kept the old school standards. So if you're not going to school, you're going to work. So he had this company. He had one guy that was a salesman, and he had one guy that was like a plumber, and I was the helper. The salesman would go down to the Maxwell Street area and try to sell them on, you know, door to door.
Right.
And try to sell them on, like, okay, we can do this, we can do that. Do you have any plumbing problems? You know, is your sewer backing up? You know, is your sink draining right? Are your faucets in good working order? You know, that kind of. So.